There we go. I believe we are live. Yes, we are live. Okay. Let's jump right into what we have here. Not going to make this too long. I'm just going to get to the point. Let's go to Instagram. But yeah, this is just a trade that we are currently in on the pound USD looking to go long. Do plan to do a few more live streams. Just happen to be up at the moment. Let's go live on Instagram as well. What's going on, everybody? Say hi in the chat and let's take a look at, so just jump into this trade, why we're taking this trade, why we've gotten into this trade. And as long as we close well within the next 18 minutes, we can definitely look to have this closed for security. But yes, let's just go live on YouTube, on Instagram, I mean. And we'll go through and we'll explain what we're looking at right here. Let me mute this. But yeah, here we have, if you're just joining, make sure you hop on YouTube, the Pip Academy, where we are going over this quick trade. If we do close bullish in this session, I don't plan to stay on here live, but at least let's close above the 1 area so we can mark this off as a break-even trade. But this is a trade I ended up sending over into the Discord, and I can probably add the Discord link here. Not interact. Okay. But yeah, Discord link, you can actually just message me on Instagram and I can get you into that link there. Just one moment. I'm just setting up here. Just setting up some things. But yeah, this is a trade that you guys could hop into if you guys wanted to. It's still very valid. Risk 1 for 3.3 with risk 1 for 3.77. So that's all good, and we're still right by the 127 area where we hopped into this trade. Yeah, I'm not gonna make this too long. It just happened to be up 444. Yeah, so there's a few things that lead me into buying this actual pair. Things just like starting on the higher time frame for one. Let me just mark off a few things. Higher time frame. Yes, the last 3 weeks were bearish, but we've come upon an area of support, and the last bearish candle did contain quite a bit of rejection pressure from the support area, just showing the likelihood of buyers to come into the market. So just going down onto the lower time frames, we're actually just seeing the opportunity and the change of pressure and things just like that. So we're looking to have this momentum switched back to the upside, especially within the next 15 minutes as we go into as London session actually starts kicking off there. But the main reason for the entry is mainly to go off the 127 area that we have rejected right here. So if we mark off for the low and the high, we have extreme number 1 and extreme number 2 down here. So these would be our places of entry. We did come down to the 161, but we never managed to get into our entry there. The entry peaked in right around the 127. I just seen it. And I was going to take it and then just not come on live, but I was thinking I'm here anyways. I'm going to be doing my own stuff, so let me just get on here. And this whole week, actually, I want to go through and be able to get more live streams in. This, and we're on Instagram as well. We'll see how far we progress in this actual trade. You know, there's trade management things that need to be done. So we're just looking for these candles to update. Okay. Just looking for these candles to update. Let me see if I can grab some other stuff on here. Just 1 second. Let's get some YouTube. Join on YouTube live. Okay, let's see. There we go. I think that's decent. I think that is decent. Okay, so it's just a light little trade that we have going on here. Looking to carry this up. Reason was given. Now we just want to have reason to become risk-free on this trade. Says, what do I prefer? Do I prefer trading GU or GJ? Well, to be honest, I just like trading the pound pairs. I think they move the best. I'm not too picky between GU or GJ. Yeah, so we're just waiting on this. There's never too much action. What I want to get done, actually, I just woke up, but I was sleeping for maybe about an hour and hour and a half or so. So I do think I'm gonna go back, but I do want to get time to be able to, play more chess. I want you guys to be able to get inside the Discord. Send me your charts that you guys are looking at the moment, so that way I can go through, and provide some assistance for you guys. I will be doing these privately for the Discord members as well, so just something to think of if you want to be attending these on the daily when we be doing these. But yeah, still just setting up my things. I'm almost there. This is the 15-minute time frame. I did take this trade because of a 30-minute entry, so I'd be looking for the 30-minute to close on the other side of this level, that one level, and then just go break even. Let's try going live once more. Not even prepared. I was gonna do all this before starting the stream, but just like let me get it going regardless. We are live on YouTube taking this trade right now on the pound USD. So hop on YouTube if you're there and we can look into this trade together. I basically, as soon as I hopped on this trade, this live started. So there was ample room to get into this trade as well. What time is it? 4:52. So been 30 minutes in this trade now. So we're passing our break-even mark right now. Just getting above the 1. Beauty. Beauty, beauty, beauty. Good night. Been live for 13 minutes. Yep. Still at a break-even mark. We just need the candle to close here, and then we can actually secure ourselves. Move our stop loss up to break even. Currently risking about 8.4 pips on this trade. That is the current. But yeah, let me just show it really quickly. What we got. Yeah. I'm gonna give it about 5 minutes for this candle to close. Even if we don't close bullish, we have to wait for it to not close bullish. If it doesn't close above our area, we have to wait for it to close above the area. If it doesn't, then it hasn't, and it's no good. I should find a way to get this screen on this YouTube, on this thing as well. But yeah, we're going over into break even now. Pushing up. So tap it on YouTube. Gonna get a way better view on this. Yeah, we're going up 1R right now. And we're just going to be pushing. I imagine as it's going to be 5 o'clock in 5 minutes, we should continue pushing up to the upside as we continue through the London session. I will most likely, depending on the momentum and everything like that, I may increase the take profit up to the main resistance up at the top. But yeah, we're progressing. We're about 1 hour right now. The total move is 3.77 R. Let me see if I can pull up what I have here. So there's the weekly charts. Have our main direction of trades that we're looking to take. And then there's our most recent as we were diving down in that area. See, that was about 35 minutes ago. Where's my other phone? Other phone is somewhere. But yeah, this was the original entry onto this. And there we are above 1R now. And this is just taken off the 127, 161 extreme area. Both very key areas, at least for me. Just coming up on 12 pips. We still don't have a closed candle in profitability. Like, we still don't have a closed candle above our areas to break even. So we still have to wait that 2 minutes for this candle to close. Once we do get that, we can at least be safe on the trade. We're live for about 20 minutes now. About to move this to break even. I do need to grab my other phone. I could make this experience a little better, you know? But yeah, if you guys did get into the Discord, you guys can send me your charts. That way I can take a look at it. In the meantime, share this over on YouTube with everybody else. Everyone else can have a learning experience from the same thing that you would be getting. If we just have these going in the Discord, we have them everything neat, organized, and we can get it done in an orderly fashion. There is spaces for everyone to type. Like, you guys wouldn't be able to type in these areas here, but you know, you guys can always chat in the chat and things just like this. The private webinars and the private live streams that we do for the clubs specifically will be here. And then we have other things like for the mentorship and just the general space for the initiates, the people just getting started over into trading. But yeah, we have 2 seconds left. And there's our candle closed in profitability. Well, said wrong. There's our candle that closed above the 1 marker, so we can at least go into change our stop loss to break even. So let's just go in. Okay, so let's place our stop loss. $45.4 is my entry. Our spread is 8 points. Stop loss is going at 40. I want to make sure you count for spread and things, so we can put 46 modified there. 46.4. That way I can at least have, sorry, 48.4. So yeah, let's put this in. $54. Let's keep it going. So that's right above break even. And we gotta just see if the momentum will carry through. I'm not gonna make the live stream too long. I don't want to just keep you guys here looking at the charts. But yeah, that's why I do mention joining the Discord. Send me your charts during the live streams and we can go over them, look at them. You guys send, whether it's a picture or you guys can send them a link to the actual chart, and then you could do it that way as well. Yeah, just waiting on this. We either go or we don't. So the structure that I basically see here, we have, that line is so poor, but we have this area of support that was broken through. Then we have this. So not necessarily that we must continue to the downside, but we'll see how it deals with this overall level, the extreme 1 and extreme 2. As long as we don't go through on bearish structure, then we would be all fine for price continuing up. Interesting. But yeah, we're almost done with this. We just have to stay tuned on Instagram where we'll go through and post the rest of this. Oops. Yeah, just something to follow up with. Extreme 2 has been hit, Extreme 1 has been hit. Obviously if Extreme 2 has been hit. But we should be able to carry up, especially since we hit E2, we can bring our ultimate TP from this up to the T2 level. And then our third TP would be this level up here. We just zoom out. Bring more clarity to that line if we look at the daily time frame. But one step at a time. Let's get past this testing area and back into safer zones from our actual entry. And then we can consider higher targets. Think about it like chess, it's just where is the best move? Even if you are going to lose your position, what is the best route for you to take to minimize damage, to prolong your time in the game? Okay, and yeah, so we're in 5 o'clock now. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. 1 hour is still forming bearish candles. The last 2 candles touched down into our extremes, and we're currently 7 minutes into this hour. So for the E2, let's just have this. All right. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. For R, because we adjusted the entry to be the proper place. Like I mentioned, E1 to T1. We can also do E2 to T2. And that's in line with the previous highs. And that's 39p. Yeah, you're gonna have most volatility at the 161 and 127 levels just because they're acting as extremes. These are places that are out of range in the typical swing that is already enclosed between the 0 to 100. The places where people normally find the 50% retracement, the 61%, the 38%, all those things would be typical and average. But you would want to find something more exceptional, something more standoutish, which would then be the extremes that stand on the outside of those levels. And today is August 8th. We're at 5. So in 1 hour, we're going to have this USD news come out. That plays a role in all of this as we are a slash USD pair here. But other than that, I'm not really paying too much attention to the news. They can release whatever they want. I'm still in my position while it's valid. We have been on live stream for 30 minutes now. If you are new to the live stream, make sure you like, comment, and just let me know. Let me know. Are you joining the Discord? Because we need to have the charts. We need to be able to see what you guys are actually looking at on the charts, and how are you making use of the things that are on there. Things that are on your charts, things that are in your toolkit have to be useful and applicable, or why are you carrying them around? Two new ones. How do you create an account with me? Well, I mean, one second. Well, sus if you ask me. But there's a few things you can do. So you can start off by going over to the Pip Academy website. Once you go over to the Pip Academy website, you will see the option to start into the initiate package. There are the general things where I do cover how I get started into trading, the things that you would need, brokers, the whole nine, the MT4, all that information would be there present. And then the Master Forex Trading, where we actually go through with the actual mentorship. You can see step by step how I do it at multiple different times, different runs I've been on. All that information is displayed there. You'll see how other traders do it, a bunch of things just like that. And then you can definitely join the Discord, where we're just starting that up. I did get started on it last week, and I'm just starting to fill it with information with the trades that I take and things just like that. So that information is provided in there as well. And yeah, there's a bunch of things. So once you join, you won't actually see everything here, everything that you see now, but there will be jam-packed of information for the privates and for the initiates that come into the Discord as well. But yeah, just the opportunity, and we're coming back down into where the last candle was, the previous lows. And yeah, we're down 1.5 pips. Yeah, the other two things I want to add to this is your guys' charts. So the charts that you guys are looking at, are you guys in trades, the markups, send those to me. And then the other thing is we should definitely be running games of chess. It's all around beneficial. That's enough said on it. And this is just a 7.9 pip loss if we lose. major levels and minor levels. There's different obstacles on different time frames. So just be aware of them and act accordingly, you know. Here you can see this is a good move as you have a strong push up into the market, and then we're falling back on this previous. I was mentioning in a last video, which um different videos go about saying this on the channel, where I speak about like the market goes through like a touching of wicks or a kissing of wicks, where we will come back and actually interact with these areas that we've blown past before in some way, shape, or form. It just takes a little time sometimes. Same thing about these areas here. Had we blown past them, we would look to at least interact back with this area. So here we're giving the opportunity for such a thing to occur, where we have this area to get rejected. And that's on the 4-hour time frame. Daily time frame, last 2 days have been bullish. The indecision day there also showed a lot of bullish activity. So like I mentioned, we can come back up to this area signified by 1, 2, break here, test here, break and test here. So we can look to see if we'll come back up to this way with the current momentum, and then either up or down from this area. But let's not jump the gun and be predictive. It's not about all that. It's more just about how are we dealing with each support and resistance, each area of conflict that we come into. But yeah, you can definitely join. I have information on everything that I have knowledge on and that I do get involved in. All that would be there and listed. And also to anything else I do come out with, you know, I'm always, anything I do go through an experience, the content always does get dropped for the website members first as well. So that is a benefit of being on there. And this is a 30-minute move. And that's 3 pips. I'm gonna do 5 more minutes and just get this live stream to 45 minutes, and then we'll cut it. Make sure you're following on Instagram. Stay tuned with this trade. If we don't close out now, just now, because we're narrowing down to our total of 8 pip stop loss. We're 4 pips of the way, so we're halfway. Let's see how we get through with it. And for everybody else trading, I know there used to be a time where, you know, you have a lot of those emotional ups and downs through the trades. You're mad, you lose. Too happy, you win. You do some dumb shit because you feel on top of the world. But yeah, there's my alert going. So we're near. Hmm. Well, I'm gonna post this into the Discord, have you guys all see. But just taking screenshots over here on my phone. This trade would be coming back to hit its stop loss now, or just now. My trade had its stop loss pulled over at the 46 area. I don't know why I wasn't alerted. Let me get this over into the Discord. And let's also get a picture of the chart. Let's go 15 minutes. This is the second loss. I've been on a streak of good wins. All that in the channel. Sorry if it sounds like I'm slow. I'm just putting this in here into the Telegram now. Sorry, into the Discord. I'm not too active over on Telegram. That's why I'm just really just trying to have everything more documented because I'm already sending them to Telegram, but they're more disorganized and things. So I'd rather just have them in the Discord. So yeah, here was the original setup for the pound Australian long that I just took. And here is the update. You know, I was saying that we should be updating our stop loss to that break even mark because we did close above. So just sticking to the rules play, that was the area that I set it to and we exited at. You can see that here. So position, it doesn't say how much it went up, but we can see that we went bullish above the 1 mark, and then our stop loss fell down onto the 46. Just, yeah, so it fell down there. Should have been 46.4. That was the thing, so I can get at least 1 pip, but we did close there. Let me see. Yeah, for the minor gain, but all his life will be there for the next opportunity. Nothing to brood about. The energy we put into it with the result that we got. Let's, you just reassess the market. I still do have this for going long. We could take a opportunity on the fact that we're down at this E1 section. Let me just see. I'm not going to make this too long. We're supposed to get cut off the live right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the opportunity to go long on this. Okay. I'm going to take the opportunity to go long on this, given that we are rejecting the E2 level. I'll get my entry proper, my stop loss. Going on the other side of this zone here, I see that there is a hiccup in the market. Let me just mark it off a little better. So rise, stumble, rise, stumble, rise, stumble, rise, stumble, right? Just things I am staying aware of. Apart from being the 161 level, if I do this here as well, we're in that area of the 127. So remember, high volatility area, we do smack down for the liquidity graph. Let me just mark in. So we're at 127.42.3. Okay, TP. So this would be a risk 1 for 5. Stop loss, other side of this here. This level there, where I see the candles below. Stop loss slightly on the other side. Risk 1 for 4.74. Delete this. And in this case, that is E2 to T2. Entry 2 to target 2. Let me send this over into the Discord as well. Yeah, so we are 47 minutes into the live now. I will allow you guys to go do the things that you have to do. I will manage this trade accordingly, like I mentioned. So we do have that area from low to high. Once we do get back in range here, then I will be looking to break even on this trade and keep it to the system, keep it to the rules that are to be played. And, you know, we just take our opportunities. Take our opportunities when you manage them, not because you get into an opportunity, not because you get a job, not because you get a girlfriend, not because someone gives you a bunch of money does that necessarily mean success. There's still you that has to manage the situation to a profitable state, whether that is closing early, whether that is seeing it through to the end, whether that is whatever you do. Not because you get an opportunity means that opportunity is necessarily going to be successful. So it has to be managed. That's all I really have to say for this video. I thank you for tuning in. We will do this again sometime this week. It is pretty early in the week. Today's only Tuesday, and my schedule is pretty empty up until Thursday. So yeah, we're gonna stay in this trade. We're gonna manage it, and this is our second trade for the day. We'll see how things kick in when we get into the New York session and, you know, lunchtime and things just like that. But that being said, you said when will I be doing this? I may get on the live stream around the same time here. I would say London session. So my time right now is Eastern Standard Time. If you look in the bottom right, you just see it says like 5:29. I may go online 2 hours, 2.5 hours before this, so about 3 a.m. Right? That should be the same time the London session is opening. I would most likely go live then. That or an hour before, so around 2 a.m., 3 a.m. my time. Yeah, so we'll just let this trade do its thing. No worries, no rush, never be. Look, when you're taking your trades, guys, this should never be a this has to be a situation. If it ever becomes, oh, I need this trade to be right, you should rethink some things and come back with a lower risk, with a lower expectation. Realize that you're going to need to take a series of trades, and out of the series of trades, some are going to go your way, some are not, and you still have to manage them to a profitable situation. That's why you need to be sharp. That's why you need to play by the rules. You know, it's not a if I feel like this, then I'll do this, you know. It's How much are we up? How much are we down? Can I handle more? What does the plan say I'm supposed to do in this situation? Things just like this, all these things should be detailed and mapped out beforehand. But that being said, yeah, we'll let this happen off screen. Stay tuned on Instagram at 24/7 pips. There, all this would be shown. Also in the Discord. Discord is going to be fully live just about next week. I'm just trying to run some tests in it and make sure it's all operational. Perfect for everyone to go.